Hey everybody, it's good to see you tonight. I hope everybody's doing fine on this 22nd day of December in 2020. I'm going to be going over a lot of information tonight in a small amount of time. So you all may want to just keep a close eye on this video. You might even want to copy and paste a few links that I'm putting in the descriptions as well. They're going to look like this. I will have them in the descriptions. There will be a link for the Small Business Act of Contents, Small Business Act table of contents. A lot of people will be needing that table of contents for if the SBA kind of wants to fight you on your grant. This will be information that you can use to just respond right back and get your money. Hey, what's up, T. Carlson? It's good to see you, my friend. The second link that you're going to be getting is the stimulus package. It's the PDF of the stimulus package. It's you go to page 2184 and that'll give you section 331. Hey, what's up, Tamara? It's good to see you. Hey, Vincent. And as well, the other link will be the grant, the video that I made earlier about the grant as far as the low income housing goes. That video link will be in there as well. Okay, and then you will also see a video link for revenue code 45D. Let me go over this for you guys. This is looking really it's pretty good. Like if you only got $1,000, you're going to be getting the other $9,000. How you're going to get that right now, we don't know. The SBA may have to inform you that you're going to be getting it. Or you may have to be probably maybe even calling the SBA and letting them know that you would like to be to get the rest of your money. We were going to go over a few things right here. Let me first of all go here. And we are going to read a little bit of the text. That way you guys get a little bit more information on this. Okay, section 331, targeted idle advance. In this section, the agricultural enterprise, the term agricultural enterprise has a meaning in subsection. I went over that in my last video. If you really need to know what agricultural enterprise is, go to my last video. The covered entity means applies for a loan under subsection 7B2. That just means you apply. The 7B2 means the EIDL grant, the EIDL loan. You applied for an EIDL loan. If you applied for the EIDL loan, that's part of the eligibility of getting this grant. So if you applied for the EIDL loan, boom, you're already halfway there. And during the covered period, including before the act of this date, the covered period for that loan is if you applied between March 2nd and today, or it could have been yesterday, I forget. But either way, if you applied for the EIDL loan, you're in. Okay, it's located in a low-income community. That's going to throw a lot of people off. They're going to think, hey, I'm not located in a low-income community. There's a lot of text on what a low-income community is, and more than likely, you fit into that bill. What low-income community could be your finances. It could be where your business is at. It could be where your house is at, because there's a lot of people are sole proprietors, independent contractors. There's ways to be involved in a low-income community, but I still think there's a loophole for that one too. So don't hold that against yourself. Say, I'm not in a low-income community, I automatically don't apply, or I'm not eligible for this. That's not right. It's totally wrong. We'll read it in a different way. But you even might want to go to my last video on that low-income community. There was what I saw, I put an asterisk next to it. Because a low-income community can also mean if your business, here's the hashtag to it all. If your business is located in a declared disaster area. Now that's the thing is COVID is a nationwide declared disaster area. So low-income community could pretty much be almost anybody that was hit by COVID. Low-income community, you're going to be okay with that is what I'm saying. Anyway, keep these links that I put below, because with the links below, you may have to go back to the Business Act, the Small Business Act, to go into the detail and the depths of that one. Go to my last video. I put a link below that. Okay, have you suffered an economic loss that's greater than 30%? That's pretty simple to find out, and what you're gonna have to find out about that is there's a timeline to that. They had said that if you suffered an income between the year within 2019 up to March 2nd of this year, if you suffered, say I'll go over that in a second. Say in July and August last year you made $10,000. Well, in between March and December this year, you made $7,000 in between one of those months. That's your 30%. You made 30% less within these 8 weeks than you made in the 8 weeks of last year. It's pretty much a given for almost anybody, even during a non-crisis area. I would say that's a given for a lot of people, unless your business has just, boomed throughout the whole COVID experience, which if it's been doing that, then even more power to you with that. So, okay, next. Employees not more than 300 employees, except with respect to an entity included under Section 12300 of Title 13 Code Federal Regulations of any successor regulation does not include an agricultural enterprise. That's not really applying to many people here. So 3, the covered period. The term covered period has the meaning given in the term section of 111A. That is the bill. The 111A is the one we got, guys, which is a beautiful thing. Of the CARES Act in 15 USC 90089A1 as amended by Section 332 of this Act. Economic loss. The term economic loss means with respect to a covered entity. That's you. We've all experienced economic loss here. That's why we're here. The amount by which gross receipts of covered entity declined during an 8-week period between March 2nd, 2020 and, okay, so here's information you may have to get. Guys, remember this. If they say, we need to see an economic loss, and they may be wanting to see this from you. Not for sure. You might just get the check. You might just get it. But they may want to see this from you. So keep this in mind. Amount by which the gross receipts of the covered entity, that's you, that's during an 8-week period between March 2nd of 2020 and December 31st, 2021. So that's what I was just talking about, the year between March 2nd of this year till now. Okay, so have some receipts ready for an 8-week period within this time relative to a comparable 8-week period immediately preceding March 2nd of last year, during the full year of 2019 of last year and up to March of this year. So what your business did between January of 2019 all the way to March 2020, you find an 8-week period of where your business did, say, $10,000. And then you'll find an 8-week period within the March to December timeline where your business did like $7,000. So you'll give that to them and say, okay, here's back then I made $10,000, and here's now where I made $7,000. There's a 30% loss right there. Ship it out. They may be asking for that one. Not 100% sure, but remember, you can always come back to this video, and the links are also going to be below for the description. This is a very informative information that you may need. You may not need it, because as of right now, what is happening is all we need to do, if you have gotten the EIDL loan, if you have applied for the loan and were either A, declined for the loan, or B, got part of a loan, or A, declined for the grant, or B, got part of the grant, you are automatically in the queue. You fit into the category of an eligible entity. So if they sent you money as an eligible entity, say a grant, $1,000, that means you were an eligible entity. You received the $1,000. You're pretty much looking like you're going to get the other $9,000. But with that said, they could come up and say, hey, I need an 8-week period from you. Or, hey, I need to know where you live or where your business is at. I'm giving you this information to be prepared. You're not going to have it within the day, but to be prepared if this comes along your way. Hopefully it won't. Maybe they'll just deposit into our account. That would be a beautiful thing. That's what we're all hoping and praying for. However, we need to be able to combat this if the time comes, and it'll be less stressful saying, okay, I've got the information I need in order to be approved and get the money. So we're going to keep going. Okay. I'm sorry I can't read your comments right now. I can't even see the comment page. I am just strictly going off of this just to get this information out there to people that are asking me. And I know that, I'm very happy that everybody's getting their second round. There's a lot of people saying, I got my second round. I got my second round EIDL. Congratulations to you as well. Got the second round EIDL, got a stimulus check coming in, and now we got the grants coming in. Way to go for all you people who fought for it. It was a long, hard trip. I'm tired. Whoa. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry to bore you with the litany of our failings. Now let's go to our prosperity. Okay, so that's the March 2nd, 2020 and December 31st, 2021 relative to a comparable 8-week period immediately preceding March 2nd, 2020 or during 2019. If the covered entity is a seasonal business, is a seasonal business concern, such other amount determined appropriate by administrator. So that means if your business is in a seasonal area and say, okay, well, I made more money in this time because it was season and I should have made more money than I made last season. It's another loophole, basically. 5, eligible entity. The term eligible entity means during the covered period is eligible for a loan made under Section 7B2. So there's another eligibility. Did you apply for a loan? Were you denied for a loan? Did you, for say, a low credit score? I was denied for a low credit score. Okay, well, you're in. It doesn't matter because more in this act, you're going to find that whether you were denied or not for a low credit score, if you were an eligible entity, you still get the grant. It's in your favor. I'll just say that. And Section 7B2, whenever you see Section 7B2, that's just the EIDL loan. Okay, that's the EIDL grant. That's when you went and filled out that paperwork. That's your Section 7B2. There's a lot of these acts and subsections and sections that you'll get to know as we go. Okay, let me keep on reading. Section 7B2 of the Small Business Act. And once again, I put the Small Business Act table of contents in the description down below. In case you want to Google that, you can click on Small Business Act, go to 636, boom, and click on that, 15. And you will find the description. As description in Section 110, that was the CARES Act, Section USC. Low income community. The term low income community has the meaning given the term in Section 45DE. I put a link as well in the description below for 45D. You may have to wait until I get off of this video to go get those links because then they re-upload the video and then you can go back and get those links, but they'll be in there. But the 45D is in there, and that's very important for those of you who may think, hey, I don't get it because I live in a low-income community. Well, the 45DE is going to be an attorney's best friend if they work for a larger company that needs to get this. Even though larger companies probably aren't going to be crying to get the extra $10,000. They probably already got it. Nonetheless, it may be what you need. So remember that 45DE up there, people. Okay, in general, the entitlement to full amount. In general, subject to paragraph 2, a covered entity after submitting a request to the administrator that the administrator verifies under subsection C shall receive a total of $10,000 under section 1110 of the CARES Act. 15 U.S.C. without regard to whether A, the applicable loan for which the covered entity applies or applied under section blah, blah, blah is or was approved. So if you filed a loan, you're in. Now, here's the deal. It's saying that after submitting a request to the administrator. So we're going to have to realize here, if we have to file another request, or if you didn't check the box, remember they said, oh, remember that little box, everybody? Hey, I didn't check the box. So you may have to file a request if you didn't check the box. We're going to find all that out probably within by the end of the week, we'll know for sure how we're going to have to file this. And here's the thing. Don't think, oh, I got to be in line. I got to be one of the first ones to get it. No, they've allocated the money so that if you were supposed to get it, then this is going to be yours. You're going to get this one because the money is there to give to the smaller businesses. That's why they did it from 500 to 300. There's going to be enough to trickle down to the people who did not get it or the people that had applications out. So you don't have to panic here. Okay, this is not a timely. It's not a really timely event here. This is going to be when we know exactly how to get it. You're going to get it. Hopefully it's going to be sooner than later, but we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm just giving you the tools to cross it if you need them. We're going to restart from 1 again. Sorry. In general, subject to the paragraph, a covered entity after submitting a request to the administrator that the administrator verifies under subsection C shall receive a total of $10,000 congratulations, under section 111E of the CARES Act, 15 U.C. 9903, without regard to whether applicable, without regard means no matter. The applicable loan for which covered entity applies or applied under Section 7B2, Small Business Act, and was covered, the entity accepts or accepted the offer of the administrator with respect to an approved loan described in the CARES Act. So whether you accepted the loan or whether you declined the loan, you should have gotten they're saying you should have gotten the grant. If you filed this paper, you should have gotten the grant. And maybe they didn't give it to you and you didn't want to take the loan because you just wanted the grant. Well, here you go. You got it. Way to go, everybody. Good job. The covered entity accepts or accepted the offer of the administrator with respect or approved a loan. The covered entity has previously received a loan under Section 7A36 of the Small Business Act. Effect of previously received amounts. Okay, we're going to get to that one later. I've made a long enough video here for somebody to go and click on it and to get to this next page. My other video, I believe, was 20 minutes, and that just went over the low-income housing. So this video is just going to go over those few, and this will be part 2. I will make another part 3 for pages 2, for 264. Actually, it's page 2187 that we're on right here, but I will make another video for that. I want to thank everybody for coming. Please like and subscribe, and we will get more information for you. I want to congratulate everybody who's gotten that second round of EIDL, call it an increased modification, whatever you want, but you got the money, and that's all that matters. Congratulations to you. Merry Christmas, everyone, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Somebody say, hey, we want a 10K. 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 Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. We all find time to chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online. We even tweet the press when we feel like we're stuck on Bill S4227. We'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice, and then we say it louder because it's our choice. We say, hey, we want a 10K. Now is the perfect time to click that like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching Speak and See.
Oh, okay, that's good, okay. I can't.